Hey bookworms! Did you know the Nobel Prize winner Ernest Hemingway preferred to be called Papa because he hated his own first name Ernest? Here are some intriguing facts about this famous writer who was a very difficult person and his life was full of travels. Born to a successful doctor and an opera singer, the Hemingways were wealthy people who lived in a 7-room private house in a prestigious area. Hemingway's mother dressed him up like a girl in pink, flowery dresses and called him Ernestine when he was young. As a child, he was forced to learn to play the cello, although he did not have musical talent. When he was 4, his father began to teach him to hunt and fish, and this had a great impact on his life, making him an expert fisherman. He even set a world record in 1938 when he caught 7 marlins in one day. He also loved to travel to distant places far from civilization to hunt and fish. He used to machine gun sharks to keep them from eating his catch. He was the first person to ever boat a giant tuna in an undamaged state. Ernest had a very warm relationship with his grandfather. When he turned 12, his grandfather even gave him a hunting rifle. As a child, he wrote notes and articles for the school newspaper. These were his first publications. After the outbreak of First World War, Hemingway wanted to go to the front as a volunteer, but he was rejected because of a problem with his left eye. But health problems did not stop the writer, and he enlisted as a volunteer driver at the Red Cross going to Italy. There, he helped to search and rescue the wounded despite the injuries he received, for which he was awarded the Italian Medal for Courage. This experience deeply impacted his life and writing. Particularly, it inspired his book, A Farewell to Arms. During the war, Hemingway met Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, who was already a famous writer at that time. He was also present during the liberation of Paris in World War II. Around the age of 27, Hemingway began instructing people to call him Papa Hemingway, though no one knows why he chose this moniker. But later, he repeatedly said that he did not like his name because he associates it with the hero of one of Oscar Wilde's play, A Naive and Stupid Man. From then on, the fans of Hemingway around the world affectionately call him Papaham. Now, if you know the play where the hero's name is Ernest, comment. Unlike other writers, he preferred to work standing up. He spent hours and hours at a time on his feet. He moved only to shift his weight from one leg to the other. He would wear out 7 pencils in a good day's work. Hemingway may have been a great writer, but he wasn't great at being faithful. This is quite interesting because each time he got divorced, Hemingway married again within the year and also dedicated a book to his ex-wife. The Sun Also Rises went to his first wife, Elizabeth Hadley Richardson. Death in the Afternoon was dedicated to his second wife, Pauline Pfeiffer, for whom the bell tolls was for his third wife, Martha Gellon, and Across the River and Into the Trees went to Mary with Love. Hemingway hated to give out autographs, and only a very few people managed to get them. Unlike many other authors, he refused to write for movies. He did not, however, object to his works being put on films. During his lifetime, Hemingway became famous for not only his concise writing style but also for his reckless, brave deeds and adventurous life, which I'll cover in the second part. Till then, sayonara!